Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back from the long weekend. Good to see you, Gillis. Good to see you, Lead. Everyone, welcome back on social media, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's ready for an exciting week. I'm back also for vacation. Also, was at a big conference in Las Vegas. A lot of good stuff that's going on, but you know what? Everyone's a little tight what's going on with the market here, and we're going to talk a little about it. I obviously am. My swing trades, day trading has been phenomenal, but we're going to look at some of the things. Gold is breaking all-time highs. It's funny. They said that gold we're projecting to hit like 3,500 by June. I said, I think it's hit there before then. You know what I mean? And I think we could probably hit 4,500 at the end of the year, the way we're going. Up almost $100 today. Unbelievable. Oil is down, which is great. They think that, there's been a lot of things been going on overseas regarding about what's happening in Iran and U.S. Tensions are going down, might have the war in Russia and Ukraine might be settled by this week, would be a good thing. But the big thing is China. The big thing is China. When I was up there, when I was in Vegas, I was talking to a lot of the traders there and stuff like that. They are really, really digging in their heels. And I think there was a report done out today that they're even saying that China is going to retaliate if anybody settles with the United States, which I don't know what that means. Which, you know what? I think this can get really, really ugly with China. They are not backing down. And I don't know if they really want to, because you know what? They got a lot of money invested in their country, and they have a lot of, they are a producer of a lot of that stuff, of supplies. And I think we're going to have supply chain issues, whatever it is. But the rate we're going, I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. So we'll keep a close eye on it. But anyway, a lot of good stocks that are moving in the market. We got this big mover up here, UPXI. I'm just going to hop over here and look at level 4 really quick and see what we got going on there. So a lot of green balls going on. Look at a lot of orders coming in, a lot of buying going on this stock. Very, very nice mover. It's up right now almost 400%. For some of you joining us for the first time, you're probably like, wait a minute, how's the stock up 400%? Listen, they're there every day, every day. So to start the week, up 27 million shares, up pretty big. Right away, just keep in mind, some of you guys been here for a student for a while. You already know this. The stock is probably, just by the look of it, is in the category 3 level, 4 level, maybe even a 5. Right now, it's pre-market. Can imagine it after that. But stock, you can see here, long-term chart, down here at the $30 price range, high up there. So the stock has got some big resistance right around here, going back in March, and I would say right around there. So to see if we could break that resistance. What level is that? I'm not seeing any orders out there selling it, but yeah, no orders out there selling it. Just a lot of buying. So anyway, this is going back on the watch list. But let's talk about what happened on Thursday. So you guys did have a couple of stocks that did move pretty well. I want to touch upon them. So you had the APVO that moved up pretty nicely. That stock is obviously moving. Ooh, was that the right one? Oh, wrong one. Sorry about that. Not APVO. I'm sorry about that. Hertz, I want to talk about HTZ. So Hertz just, there was a big report out there, whatchamacallit, somebody bought a shitload of shares of it. I forgot who it was again, but big report on that. And the stock literally took off $4 to $8. It's funny, when I was in Vegas, Hertz has been doing a lot of advertising. Compared to Avis and all the other ones, Hertz, they merged with Thrifty and everything else. So Bill Ackerman, thank you very much, Michael. Yeah, Bill Ackerman, very, very huge hedge fund guy, bought a shitload of shares of it. He must really like the stock. But listen, a lot of you remember we traded this stock. This stock got destroyed, just got hammered, bankruptcy, everything else. Listen, I always say bankruptcies is not a bad thing. Sometimes a good thing. It's like, you just start from clean and whatever. But is it going to still be a big push? It's holding up pretty strong. A lot of resistance levels right here around 875, which looked like it tested on it. But I know that stock was great in the after hours on Wednesday, and Thursday moved up pretty nicely too. A couple other ones I do want to hit really quick. Also, DJT. So the Trump media stock right there, that stock did pretty well. That one took a very, very big beating It was a nice stock running all day long, started from 20, went to 22.50. If that stock starts catching some wind and everyone starts knowing about it, it does get very volatile. It is not tradable. Now, talking about tradable and non-tradable, I just want to bring something up. For all of you here, phase one is starting today. Phase one, we are going to start from the top. You know that part of our classes, we kind of like, we spend more time on one topic versus the other. If it's time and sales, if it's, watch list, but we're starting all the way from the beginning, which is going to be great. So that's going to be going on today. And we got Traders Talk. So don't forget, remember, this is just this tip of the iceberg, coming here in the morning and listening in, getting on the watch list and being in the trading floor. And by the way, if you're watching on social media, you want to know more about getting those classes and how we find stocks like this, just take your phone, scan the QR code, top right-hand corner, and we'll be happy to love and get you joined and joining us. Talk to one of our education advisors, and they'll get you involved. But class does start this week. I want to kind of remind everybody, because it's stocks like this where when we find them that they're moving, and all of a sudden things could change like that. 50% of failure rate just on that first lesson. But anyway, that stock moved pretty well. Also, nice little short on the UNH. UNH. That one just got decimated. And it's a United Healthcare. So look at that, $580 stock down to $450. I mean, is it still going lower? You could have shorted it going into the open, even though if you missed out that gap down, but that stock took a very, very big hit. It is coming to some support levels. Do we want to buy it? I don't know. It's still expensive. There's a lot of the stocks out there we could trade. And if you notice, we posted this morning, and I want to bring it up. And let me share with everybody here. So here's the earnings announcement. So what is the big one that we are all seeing out there? The big, big one. Okay. First of all, right there. Tomorrow, Tesla comes out with earnings. So that is going to be a maker, a breaker, which we like to trade after hours. We'll get a nice little slingshot, everything else. But this is a very big week in the market. Another thing I want to keep an eye on is Boeing. Boeing on Wednesday. I don't know if you guys heard, but apparently, let me get back to the China tariff thing. China has a couple of airlines, right? Apparently, they reneged and sent back the planes. They bought the MAX jet from Boeing, and they sent them back. And apparently, they are reneging on all the planes they just ordered from Boeing. So that's going to be a very big one we want to watch also. What else is pretty big up there on there? Intel, another big one. Google, also another big one's going to be coming out. Google right now is going through the same problems that Meta's going on with the antitrust situation. They want to break them up. Now, I don't know about you, but I could feel the same way. They're a little too big. They are a little too big. They are monopoly. And these cases didn't start. These cases started 5 years ago. So that's going to be a pretty good one also to keep an eye on. Anything else I see that I kind of like up there? I mean, NASDAQ has got, but that doesn't really matter. What else is pretty big here? Lockheed Martin tomorrow morning. That's going to be a big one. Verizon. That should be pretty decent. We don't really trade that much. Lockheed Martin, I'm definitely interested to see what's going to happen with that one. Boeing, Texas Instruments, okay. Sands will know about the market. That pretty much does it there. All right. So big earnings week this week for fellow traders. So please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Follow us. Get those alerts. We did post that up. It is, we posted yesterday on our Instagram, our Telegram, our X, everything. So make sure you get those alerts. All right. Now, getting back to the morning watch list again, let's see what's moving. We got the UPXI that's moving up pretty nicely. You have this one, but it's kind of a little straight line right now. I was looking at the orders and not really seeing too much out there as orders go. You can see right here, we got a few orders out here. Nothing really great. Big red bull just showed up, means a big sell order did show up there. I'm not too crazy about that one. Here's another one's flat line up 30%. Good volume, good tier size, everything. Very less, not that expensive, but it's kind of flat. MLGO, this is a nice one. We've been trading this stock. You guys remember this one very well. The stock had that big run up, went from like 50 up to about 500, came right back down. We just traded it. That's back at the end of March. Remember, it went from like $3 to 15. Very, very nice stock. We'll put this on the watch list. It does get pretty volatile. So be very, very careful on that one too. All right. Another one, APVO, therapy stock. I mean, you can see therapy, I'm saying, pharmaceutical stock, not really doing too much, even up 28%, 16 million shares. Another stock that destroyed. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that one. And what else? Okay, these are all the TSLQ, TLSDD. These are all the Tesla stocks. These are all the opposite. What else we got? That pretty much does it there. Losers. This one got crushed, destroyed after hours. Are we going to get a dead count bats on this? I don't know. It's down a lot. We'll put it on the watch list. I love bottom fishing, but long as it's not a pharmaceutical stock, we're okay. The stock, we know why it's down because it was up big on Thursday. And New York Stock Exchange, what do we got over here? Another ETF, TSLZ. Remember, you can see Tesla's taking a big hit today, too. That one's breaking down a new low. Terrible. I still own TSLL. Thank God I don't have that many shares. I did get out. But TSLY, by the way, did pay the dividend today. I got a nice check on that this week. Really, really nice check. KLD, we can keep an eye on that one. That means Boyle's probably down. That's the opposite of Boyle. And that does it. That really does it. Not really that much out there. So this is what you got to do, fellow traders. Friday market was closed. I know we're going to be opening down. We're down about a little bit over 300 points right now. Tariffs, again, ugly. Very big week at earnings. Supply chains are probably going to be the big news going to come out. What's going to happen with China right now. Let's see what happens with these two wars. Let's see what's happened in negotiations with Iran. That should help out. Military stocks should do pretty well because of it. So we'll see how that works out. But big week of earnings. Let's keep an eye on it. So we got Tesla, American Airlines, Intel, Google. Where's BA, by the way, before we go? I want to see where that one is. Not down terribly, but those planes being returned was not a really good one. All right. So let's get ready. Cyber traders, we're going to start about 15 minutes. Grab your phone. If you're watching on social media, scan the QR code, top right-hand corner. We're here all day. If you want to join the professional trading floor, we'll get you signed up in there. So don't just come join us every morning at 9 a.m. and 2:30. Come and be with us all day. Remember, classes start today. Traders Talk. We will be broadcasting live on social media. And also, if you're a student, we're starting a whole new phase of phase one from the top of the list. So don't forget to sign up for that. Good luck, everyone. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Do not go anywhere. Everyone on social media, we'll see you back here for Traders Talk. Good luck, everybody. Happy trading. Trade safe.